afternoon and welcome to the media room at Dublin Conference 2016. My name is John Doyle and with me today is Noel O'Beara. Noel, you're very welcome to the conference today.
Thank you.
Can I ask you, what got you into Toastmasters in the beginning?
When I was nearing retirement age, we were told at a conference to become involved with other things to keep me occupied and to help me to live longer.
Fantastic. And tell me, Noel, you're a member of Swords Toastmasters Club. Do you visit other clubs?
Yeah. Oh, initially I'm a member of Fingal. And I started Swords Club.
Even better.
So I'm in both clubs.
Excellent.
And I visited other clubs. 56 clubs
56
in all.
clubs. That's quite a lot of clubs to visit.
Including 3 in Boston and 1 in Florida.
Okay, so you have travelled quite far. We have a travelling toasty initiative. I think that would certainly tick that box for you. The conference is on, starting today. Is this your first conference, Noel?
No, this is my 51st conference.
Okay, I do think that's going to be a prize as well, Noel. I don't think there's anyone who's going to beat that number. Do you have a favourite memory from Toastmasters, Noel?
Yes, I remember one banquet in Atlanta, I think it was, where this lady said to me, she was American, she said, "Oh, are you Irish?" And I said, "Yes." "Oh," she said, "do you know the difference between the Atlantic and the Pacific?" And I said, "Well, if I get up on a chair, I can see the Atlantic, but I have to go across the Gulf of Mexico and California to see the Pacific." And she said, "Well, that's not the main difference." She said, "The Atlantic is salt water."
Okay.
And we had a slight pause for the punchline. She said, "And the Pacific is fresh water." To which I replied, "Not many people know that."
Oh no, I'm not convinced, no. I'm not convinced at all. Conferences, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of hard work. I've heard a rumour about a sing-song.
Yes.
Is it true?
Oh yes,
Okay.
very much.
Tell me about this sing-song.
Well, years ago at the International Convention, Ted Corcoran started a sing-song. And initially there were about 8 people at it.
Okay.
Last year there were 400 people at it. And they were all sending up notes from all over the country,
Wow.
all over the world.
That is amazing.
And now when I go to an international convention, people come to me from China and India and they say, "When is the sing-song?" They don't come for the conference, they come for the singing.
Oh, brilliant. Well, that's important as well, is that it's work, but it's pleasure as well.
Yes.
It should be a lot of fun as well. No, I understand that you've completed the Competent Communicator Manual once or twice.
10
10
times.
times. That's right. Which is pretty amazing. What's your secret?
Well, people tell me, "Keep at it, Noel, you'll get it right someday."
Brilliant. For someone starting out in Toastmasters, would you have any suggestions? What should they do?
They should sit back for a while
Okay.
and observe. And if someone who's really competent gets up, someone should say to them, "Don't worry about that. You'll be as good as that someday if you stick to it.
Brilliant. That's some great advice.
And don't mind, if you're going to make mistakes, this is where you make them. And then you can go out to the big world and you won't make mistakes."
Perfect. That's fantastic. One of the things I was wondering is, do you have any particular favourite speech or story that you look back on it with joy or pleasure?
Yes, now that we're celebrating 100 years after the Rising, I'm able to tell people that my mother was in the GPO on Easter Monday 1916, and I've given that speech under the heading, the advanced speech, Bringing History to Life.
Wow.
No, she wasn't a rebel. She was a civil servant.
Okay.
It's leftist that day.
Well, civil servants are very important people.
Oh, don't I know? I had 45 years at it.
No, seriously, they are really important people. No, thanks so much for talking with me today. You've brought us from here in Dublin to Atlanta. You've educated, or at least brought me to question the merits of salt and fresh water. You've talked us through the Competent Communicator Manual, and you've given us some really good advice. And you've finished off with a fantastic memory about a speech, which is what Toastmasters is all about. Thank you so much for joining us here at Dublin today.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.